Assalamu alaikum. We're getting on today with angles around a point and straight angles. Okay, so yesterday we did go over supplementary angles and complementary angles, and we did complementary angles add up to 90 degrees, and then we did the angles that add up to 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. And remember, we also did what is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles mean angles that are next to each other. Today we're going to do angles around a point. Okay, so if you look at this first diagram here, you can see we've got a line, and then the angle is going completely around. You remember we did this one here, it's called a revolution. It's doing a full rotation. So when we have a full rotation, if we measure this, we're going to measure 180 degrees with our protractor plus another 180 degrees, which equals to 360 degrees. So this angle here, AOB, we're calling it AOB, is a full rotation. It's 360 degrees, and it's called angles around a point. So this is how we're going to abbreviate it when we're writing a statement to say AOB is equals to 360 degrees, and we're saying that the angles around a point. Okay, so this is given to you like that. You need to learn it. It's something that you need to learn and understand, and you have to know that if you see a complete revolution or an angle that's going in a complete circle, that angle is equals to 360 degrees, and then its angles around a point. Okay, number 2 is we have a straight line. So ABC is our straight line. Okay, ABC is a straight line. Remember we did angles on a straight line yesterday, so we're saying B1 plus B2 now. Remember we got half a revolution there. It's equals to what? B1 plus B2 is equals to 180 degrees. So if I add B1 and B2 up, it will be equals to 80 degrees. For an example, if this is 80, then that B2 needs to be 100 because they must add up to 180 degrees. And what will our reason be? We'll write adjacent angles on a straight line. So angles next to each other, adjacent angles on a straight line. Please, it's something that you need to look at and you need to learn. It's not something that you can say that I don't understand it. It's something that you have to look at the example, you have to watch the video, and you have to learn what I'm telling you, and then try and do the example, the questions. Okay, so now we have angles on a straight line. So ABC is a straight line, and B1 plus B2 is equals to 180 degrees, and the reason we write down is adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, so number 3 is the same thing. It's a straight line. We've got now Q1 plus Q2 is equals to how much? 180 degrees. And what do we say? PQR is a straight line. Okay, adjacent supplementary angles. Okay, so now what they're saying is they've got an if and a then here, right? So you are trying to prove something. So now in the first part, they told you that ABC is a straight line. So if they tell you it's a straight line, it means that B1 plus B2 is equals to 180 degrees. Okay, and our reason would be adjacent angles on a straight line. Now if in another way, they're telling us Q1 plus Q2 is equals to 180 degrees. So we've got that statement first. So what does it mean? It means that we can you see that? And this one is going there. So what we've done is now, because they told us this part first, we can say that PQR is a straight line. It's just the reverse of that. So in the first part, they're telling you that you have a straight line. Then you saying therefore B1 plus B2 is equals to 180 degrees, and your reason is adjacent angles on a straight line. Here they're telling you Q1 plus Q2 is equals to 180 degrees. So if they add up to 180 degrees, what does it mean about PQR? PQR is a straight line, and your reason would be adjacent supplementary angles. Okay, you need to look at these examples, you need to learn them and then apply them in the question. So let's go through some examples. The first example says calculate the value of x. Okay, now if you're looking at this diagram here, they have not drawn the circle, but can you see that we're going around like this? Okay, but what they've done is that we've broken it up into 4 angles. Okay, you know that line is a 90-degree sign. So let's see how they've written the statement. X plus 150 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 40 degrees is equals to 360 degrees, which is angles around a point, right? So remember, you're going to get a mark to say your statement, and you're going to say a reason. Why did I say that these four angles are equals to 360 degrees? Because from here I've learned that the angles around a point are equals to 360 degrees, which means if I add them all up together, I get 360 degrees. Now can you see we've written an algebraic equation there, and it's easy to solve x, okay? So that's how you solve a geometry problem. You're first looking for a statement and a reason why you're saying that statement. Then you're going to solve the equation as an algebra problem, okay? So x plus 280, they've added these three figures up, they got 280. X plus 280 is equals to 360 degrees. And x is equals to 360 minus the 280 there. So they've got x equals to 80 degrees, right? Let's look at example number 2. Now, when you look at this example, straight away in your mind, which one are we doing now? Can you see? Right? They're saying calculate the value of x. Okay, you can see we've been given a straight line there. And then we've got angles on the straight line. So where's our angles? This angle plus this angle plus this angle. But now the first time it was right around, so I said it's equals to 360 degrees. Now I've got only a straight line. I'm going a half a rotation. So what am I saying? If those angles added up together are how much? 180 degrees. I'm getting it from here, right? Angles on a straight line, adjacent angles on a straight line. So you get a mark for saying that and a mark for saying that. So we've said 2x minus 20, we've written that as 1. So this is your one angle, plus my 80 degrees, that's another angle, plus my 30 degrees is equals to how much? 180 degrees. And my reason, adjacent angles on a straight line. Now I've come to, I don't even need my diagram, I've got an algebraic expression. So I'm saying 2x plus 90. So what they've done is saying 8 plus 3 minus the 20, they've got 90. Then they took 2x plus 90 is equals to 180. So 2x is equals to 180 minus the 90 gives you 90. And then they've divided both sides by 2, and you're getting x as 45.